Hello and welcome to Unique Spirit. So tonight, or whatever time you're watching this, I'm going to be looking at how do people view you. So yeah, let's jump right into it. So we've got pile 1 is the Oracle Tarot, and we've got pile 2 as the Light Seer Tarot, and then you got the Fairy Tarot, and then you have the White Sage Tarot. So timestamps will be in the description below. You can pick more than one. You can ask Spirit like questions like a specific person, but I'm going to just be like looking at generally like what and who. Not who, but basically just how they view you, what they think about you, basically, and whatever whatever direction Spirit takes me in. Wow, that took me a while. I'm so sorry. I do not like intros. So, but yeah, whatever direction Spirit takes me in is where I'll be going with this. So yeah, let's jump right into it. Okay, hello pile 1. Now firstly, I'd like to say take whatever is said with like a grain of salt, like you shouldn't really care what people think about you or how they view you, but I'm doing this anyway because Spirit told me to, because some people do want to know. Anyway, we have 4 of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords. So people can see you as quite protective. It can come across as obsessive. They also feel like that you could be quite lost or confused on your path right now and don't know what you want in life. So people can see that you might be a little bit lost right now. I feel like they see that you have good intentions. Yeah, so they see you as someone extremely fair. You would be like, you teach a lot of people, you have a lot of wisdom. So people could come to you for advice a lot. They see you as having balance. So some people can see that you might be quite lost on your path, but there's other people that can see that you're quite balanced. So you could have, multiple sets of friends or acquaintances or whatever it be. Or it could be that family can see that you might be a little bit lost right now, but your friends and colleagues can see that you're this strong person that has their shit together, basically. And it's just very balanced and wise, and yeah. And then we've got the 9 of Swords. So basically what I'm getting from this card is that I don't know why, but I'm getting some kind of disruptive energy. Maybe you've caused some disruptive like tower moments in people's lives, like emotionally, but I feel like I'm getting also that they feel like when it comes to goals and whatnot, when you have your eye on something, you go for it. So that's another thing I'm getting from the 9 of Swords here. It's So these cards are really random. They're a bit different to normal tarot. But yeah, I'll clarify the Four of Pentacles, please. How do people view pile 1? How do people view pile 1? So we've got the Ten of Pentacles. So someone very family orientated. And very sorry. Maybe even like very abundant when it comes to connections, when it comes to love, when it comes to relationships and family. Outsiders see that you are very much a family person, a family-orientated person that will protect your family at all costs. So you know that's not always blood family either. So it could be like you can protect your close friendships, protect, you know, things that are hidden, secrets, keep shit to yourself. So people see you as very loyal. I see you have friends and enemies. I feel like that's like people like, you know, either being jealous of you, or it could, whoever's watching this, I mean, like, take it as it resonates. Like, the Oracle Tarot's pretty dark, so if you chose this, it's like, no, it's not bad at all. It's just a bit more of a darker energy than I get with my other cards when I do pull them out. Obviously, they've got all these demons on them. So we've got the Seven of Cups. And people see you as very smart. So I'm getting that there's a portion of people that, like, feel that, and I feel like it's the closest people to you, that see that you're a bit confused and just a bit confused on your path. And then you've got another set of eyes, or another set of people feeling that you're very much smart, very cunning, very wise, and that you, like, know what you want in life. Okay, I'm also getting a message that you bring a lot of change into people's lives, so you could have changed a lot of people's lives. Yeah, wow. On the bottom of the card we've got death, so you could have brought many endings to cycles, many endings to, like, friendships or whatever it be. People could also feel like you also have this jealousy streak in you. I feel like this angel is sitting on all these skulls. I don't feel like people would want to cross you if you're like a masculine watching this. Then we get the Queen of Cups, so another message around around your wisdom and around you being like this higher authority, being a teacher. So if you're watching and you teach, being really smart is what I'm getting. Then we've got the Three of Cups. So you have a lot of friends is what I'm getting. And people feel like you have a lot to celebrate in your life. So we're going to move on to the Oracle. So how do people view pile one? How do people view pile one? Okay, we've got the sixth chakra. So very intuitive. You could be a spiritual person, have strong beliefs, be very in touch with yourself. That's how people see you. People see you as someone very open to that, to spirituality as well. Yeah, so people see you as abundant. And that your life is going to continue to be abundant. Wow, we've got the door to personal healing and happiness. So people can see that you could be healing from past wounds here, and that you're actually going to be okay. Like, people have a lot of faith that you are protected as well spiritually. People can see that you are very protected spiritually. People can see that you have gone through a lot of crap in your life, and that it is time, and that you do deserve happiness. People see that you also have a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders. So how do people view pile one? How do people view pile one? Patience. So people feel like you have a lot of patience. That's probably why you're a good teacher, or someone that people feel like they can go to. You have a lot of patience, so maybe you're a good listener. Change. People see you've gone through a lot of change in your life. Yeah, you deserve happiness is what I'm getting. So people feel like you could be quite lonely right now. They could sense that within you. They feel like you might have trust issues. And yeah, jealousy again. So what else can people... Oh, sorry. How do people view pile one? My goodness. Strength. So you as a very strong person. You could have, you could just look very strong, have muscles or like... But what I'm getting is that you've gone through a lot of shit, and people see that's just built your strength. They see you as very independent, very flirty and playful. But there's a lot for you to surrender. So what is this that you need to surrender? I feel like I should clarify that for pile one. What do people feel like pile one needs to surrender? Whoa, release. So let go of the past, an ending that makes way for new opportunities. Time to move on. So take that as it resonates, pile one. You will know what you need to move on from the past. I'm going to take that back. Let's get more. How do people view pile one? How do people view pile one? Time. That's interesting. So, to me, that could be that people reminisce on the time that they've had with you. Then we got grace. So the way that you present yourself could be quite graceful. If you're feminine, I'm getting, again, strength. So graceful for the feminine, very strong for the masculine is what I'm getting. In that, like, people see the feminine as very graceful and comes across very graceful when how they either like dress or like, you know, walk into the room or just walk in general, how they sit, whatever it is, and how they communicate, because there's so much blue here. Strength, yeah, masculine energy. I'm getting it being like bringing in balance to connections, but that's just how people view that. So take it as it resonates. I've never done a reading like this, so it's pretty interesting. So how do people view you, pile 1? Okay, magic prayer. So this to me is like your family, or the people that are really close to you, and that know that you could be quite lost within your path. See, there's outsiders that feel like you have it all together, but there's people that are close to you that might not express it, that pray that you get the healing that you need and get on the path that you need, like that you really desire and deserve here. So there's a lot of yeah, so that's that. What else? How do people view pile 1? Okay. Peaks of joy. So you bring a lot of joy. You bring a lot of joy into connections. So friendships. People see you as being this high level of abundance. Like, people could also feel like you are very, because we got the spiritual side, people can see that you're very in touch, or some people can. And then it's like, they feel like you are going with like the flow. They can see you going with the flow of the universe. But then I get just this feeling that you light up the room. And then it's number 6, which represents love. So, yeah. Wow, we did say that you were a really good listener, right? So we got listening. So people feel like they can come to you and talk to you, and you actually, you know, put your full attention into them and listen to what they need, want, give them the time, the effort. So there's a lot of appreciation. What else? Sorry. Now, how do people view pile 1? How do people view pile 1? How do people view pile 1? Okay, the Lady of the Gift. So generosity, receiving and withholding. Okay, so I feel like you could go both ways, is what I'm saying. You could be quite generous, or you could be quite cold. So there's this like hot, cold. There is this balance though, that people feel like that you have, but then there's another side. There's like it's like a divided opinion about you. From like you've got one set of people here and one set of people here. One set of people who are, oh, this person's so generous, they're so giving and kind, which is what you are to the right people, right? And then you've got the other set of people who are like, dude, this person's so cold. It's just like, oh, you treat people how they deserve to be treated. Then we've got the High Lady of Love and Compassion, so kindness. People can see your kindness. So people feel like, you know, you're easy to talk to. You listen to them. Then we've got the Map Maker of Destiny, which is all about free will and your independence. It's about your authentic self. It's also, you have a lot of creative energy within you. So music, writing, whatever it be. The free will reminds me of the freedom card that came up. And just, you know, just independent. And I can't talk. Alright, so you could be single. People see that you just do what you want in life. See, I said that you bring a lot of balance, and we've got the Keeper of the Scales, so fairness and balance. And we had the Justice card come out in the tarot, which is all about this, the Keeper of the Scales. So I would say that that card would be the Justice card in my Oracle set there. You bring a lot of balance into situations. So you could be a peacemaker or whatever it be, but there's some form of authority around you. So how do people view pile 1? How do people view pile 1? We've got winter. Take care of your needs. So people, there are a set of people that feel like you need to start putting yourself first. You do have a lot of responsibilities, and yes, you do have this balance, but there's some people feel like that you are lacking this balance and need more. So like I said, it could go both ways with you. So we got Guardian Angel. You are not alone. So I'm seeing that there's a lot of admirers around you, and you possibly, you could be a very social person as well. But I'm seeing, you know, as well as the Guardian Angel, you're very, you know, in touch with spirit. People can see that you're very protected in that way. But I'm seeing that there's more to that. There's like, I feel like there's someone with their eye on you. And then we got the Shaman, which says trust the higher forces. So people have, I feel like, a lot of trust in you. See, like at the beginning, people can see that you have a lot of trust issues. But then on the other hand, there's people that can trust you with their life, is what I'm hearing. So let's go. How do people view pile 1? We've got purity, so innocence, truth. So whatever, yeah. and community. So people see that you're transforming into a higher, stronger individual. And I'm seeing people see that you are very abundant, very connected to a lot of people, that you are very honest and loyal. And then the purity is it's funny because we got this two sides, the colors of the wolf eyes here, which makes me think of the two sides of opinions, but then it comes just back to this innocence. So overall, it's who cares what people feel or think? You're innocent at the end of the day, and the truth will come out. So that could be a message for you in regards to whatever. And then we've got going forward at the bottom, so that people see that you're transforming and that you're moving past a lot of obstacles and things from the past, and just having a rebirth, basically. Transforming, transcending through past, just old stuff. So old pain, old habits. Then we've got step outside of your comfort zone, so people can see that you could have this shy streak to you. And then we've got Virgo energy, so a time to give rather than take. Okay, that's having a lot of messages coming forward. You could owe people some money here, or you could owe someone something here. So it's not just about money. For some, it could be money. For some, it could be your energy. For some, it could be that they feel like you need to put more energy into yourself in this healing with the green. So take that as it resonates. How do people view pile 1? Expect powerful change. So much change has happened in your life, and people can see that. Powerful change, powerful change. And just take that as it resonates. A lot has changed in your life, you will know, and people will see it. So don't feel like they don't see it. And because of that change, some people feel like you just need to, heal. And then you've got people that feel like you need to step outside of possibly healing and getting more, just stepping outside of your comfort zone, because I feel like for a lot of you watching have been in this, which feels like you've just been procrastinating moving forward, but then you've got other people that can see that you're making so much changes in life. So it's always going to change perspective with everyone. So everyone's got a different opinion, different view of you. This is just what I'm getting. So what else? How do people view pile 1? We've got receive. And then we've got abundance. Yeah, people see that you are receiving abundance. You are... So you could have, and sorry if you can hear background noise, kids in the back. So what I feel like I'm being told is that people have seen that you have been at the bottom. and that you have worked your way up to the top here, and that you are receiving the abundance that you deserve. Other people that haven't known you for that long just see that you are receiving abundance in your life, that you have a lot of things to be grateful for. Wow, truth again. So much about truth. People feel like you're extremely loyal, honest, truthful, giving. So we had that that energy of generosity. So like some people could see that you're quite cold and selfish, but then you've got another set of eyes that see you as giving and loving and abundant and honest and loyal and protective and strong and yeah, all the rest of that. So in regards to love, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. So what I'm seeing is that you do have a lot of admirers. So you could be, walking into blessings of love. See, we did see that you were quite independent, single-minded, and people see that, that is your energy. But then there's this, there's people's, what I'm getting is a lot of like, maybe you got a crush, or maybe you're crushing on someone, but there's love coming into this, for you. Then we got playfulness, which is unbelievable because we got playfulness come out twice for you. People see you as like a big flirt and a lot of fun. So what else? So we got reflection. So I feel like this is saying that people can see that you are giving love time. So also that you could be reflecting on past love and the pain or whatever that could mean for you. What I'm getting is that some people feel that you might not be able to like trust in like love because you've had such negative experiences in the past. But so that comes down to you having like trust issues, and people can see that. But people just feel like really like abundant to be around you, like they feel like you're a lot of fun. So I'm going to now pull out these cards. How do people view pile 1? So we got I love your body, mind, and soul. How do people view pile 1? I need help. Wow. You might get this a lot, right? You might have a lot of people coming to you for help because you're this great listener and this wise individual that people like just look up to. Like I said, you're like this authority like figure, you could be a parent, you could be a teacher, you could be, goodness gracious, you could be anything. But yeah, that's awesome. I need time alone. So people see that you could be a bit of a hermit, a bit of an extrovert. No, what's the other one? Introvert? I don't know. The one that likes to be alone, right? Trust your intuition and your own power. So people see that you are very powerful, a very powerful person when it comes to all aspects of your life. But your mind is, in your intelligence, is where I feel like people respect And then we got shine your light bright to attract what you want. So people can see that you have a very bright light to you, and that you are very helpful, and that, you know, you do need this time alone. So then if you feel like you need to step back from connections and stuff, people understand that. You know, you put so much energy into other people here, and they're like, oh, goodness, that guy needs his time out. Like, he's done so much, or she's done so much. So yeah, I hope you like this pile one, and if you do, please let me know, and in the comments, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you so much. Okay, hello pile 2. So if you're new here, I'm just going to ask you to please subscribe to my channel and give my video a thumbs up. And yeah, so what I was going to say is, this is about, you know, how do people view you? So take it as a grain of salt. You really shouldn't care how people view you, but some people want to know, and I was drawn to, you know, find out. So how do people view pile 2? So people see that you are manifesting things within your career. So people can see that you're going places within your finances and career path. They see that you have gone through a lot of cycles in your life. I'm getting people see that you are very connected to, either connected to your path. So very dedicated in a skill is what I'm getting. Very grounded, very accomplished. What else? How do people view pile 2? Yes, Ace of Pentacles. So people see that you have a lot of opportunities in your life, and that you are planting a lot of seeds. So people see that you're manifesting a lot of opportunities when it comes to your career path and your finances and your skills. So that is amazing. We've got the moon. So people see you as very mysterious. We've got Cancer energy coming through here, which is also, may I add, very nurturing, very like it's just motherly energy coming through with Cancer here. But also the moon just represents, you know, also your intuition. So very also connected to that, your intuition is, and just spirits. People can see that you have walked away from a situation in your life with the 8 of Cups. What else to pile 2? How do they view you, pile 2? How do people view you, pile 2? Okay, 4 of Swords. So you're protecting your heart because you've just walked away from a situation in regards to romance. So you walked away from a situation and there's some form of respite, like just within yourself and within, so we've got struggles. So people feel like you could be going through some struggles, some imbalances in your current path around family. How else do people view you, pile 2? How else do people view you? So we've got the 7 of Swords. So you're very protective of something. So I see you also make very quick decisions, quick movements. I could also feel like you're quite, you're hiding something, very secretive. You've got Judgment. So, what I'm getting is that through this card is that people, like, you have gone through a lot in your life. People see that. People see that you have been judged in your life. You have been, how do you even put it? Looked down upon, judged in negative ways. But then I've got like legal systems here where you literally were judged by a judge. Like in that kind of aspect of like, like this could be like people can see that you've gone through a lot of legal stuff regards to family, or you're going through something legal wise in regards to family. I feel like you could be keeping this hidden. Then we've got the Three of Cups in reverse, which is like the opposite of celebration with the Four of Wands. So it's like you've gone through a lot of ordeals when it comes to love. You've been betrayed. You've had people backstab you and lie and cheat and all that. So they see that you could be protecting your heart. Now I'm going to move on to the Oracle. How do people view pile 2? How do people view pile 2? Compassion. So people see that you have a lot of compassion regardless of what you've gone through in your life. How do people view you, pile 2? Silence. So, you know, you could be shutting some people out. You know, you might not like to be very open with your emotions or feelings. That's why the Moon card here is you're very mysterious, very silent. Success. So people see that you have success in your life. That's what we were saying at the very start. People see that you're manifesting a lot of success in your skills, in your finances, career. Seeds are being planted. People see that you have a lot of opportunities. People see that you're very adventurous, that you like to take some risks in your life. Now what else? How do people view pile 2? How do people view pile 2? I've got quite a few coming through. So we've got happy family. So I'm getting that, you know, you have gone through. Okay, so what I'm getting is that most of you have gone through ordeals in the family, like divorce or separation, or even maybe a loss in the family. But then we've got the happy family here, so people see that you are family orientated. You are someone that is, you know, that could bring this abundance into their life or people's lives. So we got rest and rejuvenation. So people feel like you could be you know, because I don't feel like there's no communication that's coming through in pile 2. And if you're not talking to someone right now, this person, because my throat chakra is going off right now, understands that, you know, that you need this time to heal and rest and rejuvenate your energy. Then we've got action. So that came with, you know, with the, I feel like people feel like you're very driven to your goals and accomplishments. That's why you're going to be or are very successful when it comes to your skills. So indecision. So what I'm getting as well is that, you know, you're at a crossroads, and some people can see that. Some people can see that you need to make a decision in your life and need to take action towards it, but you are procrastinating. That could be a message for some of you. We've got the thinking man, so this is very, people see you as very wise, intelligent. You know, you don't make rash decisions. Yes, you do take risks and you are adventurous and spontaneous, but people also see that you have this structure and discipline within you. So we've got the garden and the gate. Some people feel like you deserve a little bit more in your life than you are letting yourself like experience. Basically, people feel like you are keeping yourself trapped in situations that no longer serve you. So how else do people view you, pile 2? Worry. So people do worry about you. Change. So people have seen that you have gone through a lot of change in your life. How do people view pile 2? Peace. So people people feel like you bring a lot of peace into their lives. The way you might enter a room, your energy that you bring into the room could be quite peaceful. Then we've got freedom. So this independent, people do feel like there is a portion of people that do worry about your mental health. And then there's another portion of people that feel like you are happy and that you have it all together and that you are actually quite successful and that you're manifesting abundance into your life, which, you know what, you are. But it's like they can't see underneath. So expression. People feel like you... So you came upside down. So for this pile, with the miscommunication, people feel like you have a problem expressing yourself. Communication is a problem for you. So we've got the 6th chakra, which is your 3rd eye. So there's this like spiritual sense with you, especially with the Judgment card here. There's this belief system around you that people pick up on. People can see that you have higher powers, basically. Then we've got the divine feminine. So this talks about, you know, your soft and nurturing side, your intuition, and yeah, wow. and they're like just understandings of the spiritual realm. So 4th chakra is your heart chakra. So what is going on here is that there's some people feel that you find it hard to express yourself, especially when it comes to love, especially when it comes to the opposite sex or whoever you're attracted to. So people can see that. So Spirit is, urging you to, align your chakras, open up your 4th chakra a lot more than you do, learning how to express yourself, pile 2, in a healthy manner. And then, yeah, so how do people view pile 2? How do people view pile 2? We have home. Wow. So people feel like a sense of safety with you, and yeah, like comfort is what I'm getting through this card. We've got the owl here as well, which is all about your wisdom, your intelligence, but I'm getting mostly this security, this feeling of peace and stability with you. And then we've got education. So you might, pile 2, go back and look at pile 1. So you could be a teacher, you could be someone of authority, someone that people come to learn from. Just whatever it be, people come to you to listen for advice. Oh my god, my throat. It's like, yeah, what else? How do people view you? Pile 2, how do people view you? Solitude. So people see that you like your own time, that you're very independent, you are probably single, so there is some form of disconnection as well. So that goes with the no communication. So someone could feel like you keep to yourself quite a lot. People feel like you maybe isolate a lot. How else do people view you? Flying. So, polar opposite. You got on one set, people see that you are, there's concern, there's worry, there's solitude and isolation. And then on another hand, people can see that you are flying high in your life, as in like, you could take that as in, you might have a bit of an addiction problem. But for other people, I feel because you are advancing so much in your career and your finances, and you're manifesting so much abundance, that most of the people see that you're just flying higher, and coming to life. So basically, people see that you're stepping into your higher power here, stepping into a higher level, advancing in life, basically. So maybe, you do like your own time and all the rest of it, but it's like, screw you guys, I need that time, because, I feel like you put a lot of your energy into other people, and it's just like draining. So what else do Spirit say about pile 2? What do people view about pile 2? How do people view pile 2? How do people view pile 2? People view pile 2. So we got the Metal King. So discipline, armor, and boundaries. Woo. Yes, you cut people off. You cut people off very fast with the Seven of Swords. So it's like people don't see it coming. But this is like a healthy thing here. But then it's not, because there's some form of miscommunication or lack of communication that prevents situations to come to a completion. So it's like the boundaries and walls that you're putting up to certain people, not all of them, because some of them are necessary, to certain people are creating like this form of conflict when it comes to communication and growth within your relationships and your healing. There's this great deal of discipline. People see that you're very strong-minded. You're very guarded as well, you know, like you're this protective energy. You have this protective energy towards you. How do people view pile 2? The Ice Queen. So ideas preserved, non-action, entitlement. So some people feel like, you know, you could be quite entitled, quite ego-driven. Also, like, stagnated in certain things in your life. But I feel like this isn't... They're not, like, obviously not good people to, like, think that. Because what I'm getting is that you could have a lot of people that are jealous of you. Yeah. The Winged Wise Ones. So angelic help. So people see that you are very protected when it comes to spirit. You have, and like, spirit's help in life. The first card was all about manifesting something or things in abundance, basically, through your skills, talents. I'm seeing that there's just like this sense of respect as well coming forward. The Chess Queen, trust and strategizing. So what I'm getting is, so for some, alright, yeah, there's quite a bunch of people that do trust you, put a lot of trust in you. So when it comes to work or something like that, you could be the person that makes the plans, strategizes, or is like in authority, is a boss, is a leader of some sort here. Because I'm getting that there's a lot of trust within you when it comes to important movements forward in really like important responsibilities in your life. So you've got a lot of people that do look up to you, do trust you. And you got a lot of people that are jealous of you for having such a big role to, and this is why that you are putting up boundaries. And what else? So what else? How do people view pile 2? How do people view pile 2? How do people view pile 2? We have Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect. So this is again about you being at this crossroads. We talked about that, a while ago. And you needing to, like, you being in this, like, reflective, isolating, healing. Sorry about that. I had a kid knocking at the door. So I draw the mirror guardian. So take time to reflect. So what I'm seeing is that people are seeing that you are reflecting because you have some decisions to make in your life. Maybe you have a big decision to make right now. How do people view pile 2? We got the lady, so enjoy growth and reap rewards. So this comes with what you're manifesting and how people see you manifesting and growing in your life. So there's a decent amount of people that feel like you're growing and advancing and reaping all these abundance in life. So, and that there's still more opportunities coming your way. Like, this isn't the end. There's more in your life to experience. So, I feel like you could be someone that has just a lot of goals in life, that wants to experience life to the fullest. Then we got autumn, so release the old and rest. Wow. So people see that you need to, or have an opinion that you do need to release a lot from the past and take a break from just taking a break. So maybe needing like a vacation, needing to like rest more than you do already. So it feels like, you guys do have that alone time, but then it's like, people are like, oh no, this person really needs a vacation. So what the trader, exchange energy to create abundance. Now, not saying that people see you as a trader, as in like a literal trader, backstabbing or anything like that, but we did get that, there could be jealous people that could, so take that as it resonates. But what I'm also seeing is that your energy, when you decide to exchange your energy to people, it creates such like abundance and just happiness within those people. Like they're grateful to have your like time and energy, basically. So we got the protection guardian. Drop your shields. So yes, you guys, people do see that you have a lot of barriers. You're very protective of some things in your life, whether that just be your emotions, your hearts, or the people in your life and what you're building in your life. But also in another sense that, again, you're very protected and people can tell. So, what else? How do people view pile 2? How do people view pile 2? So we have the Lady of Lightning. Surprises, sometimes shock, total shifts. Ooh. I'm going to close this window. Hang on. So you could be someone that like brings a lot of, because we got the death card. I believe we got the death card in this one. or you really resonate with pile 1 and should go back and watch that, because I feel like you bring a lot of change in people. So, like, that could be, so I'm getting several things here. I'm getting that, you force people to look at themselves, to look at their true, authentic soul. They're like, and then, like, that could shift that person to do shadow work, to look at their selves, and to heal and to change and to shift into something higher, such as yourself. But then there's another aspect that you could have shocked, surprised a lot of people in some of your movements in your life, some of your behaviors. Could be quite surprising. You might like to surprise people. I don't know, something like that. How do people view you, pile 2? The dragon jewel, so inner conflicts, and yeah. Alright, so what I'm getting is for some, not all, because I feel like not everyone will know this about you, but you do have inner conflict about something, and I feel like you have a decision to make. Not everybody knows that you might have this decision, but there's some form of conflict that you're within internally that people can pick up on. The dream walker, so dreams, the collective good, and illusions. Yeah, that goes good with the moon card. So, people do feel like you are quite mysterious, that you might have secrets, or that you could be hiding some, not speaking a truth, or there's certain people also that could, like, feel that in a negative way because they're jealous of you, like, feels like you might have some haters, but then I'm getting more people like you than that, so that's nothing to worry about. With the Lady of Gifts, so generosity, receiving and withholding. This is very much what we got in pile 1 as well. So to some people, this is what I was saying, some people feel that you're very generous, very giving, and then other people can see that the other side of you, because you set so many boundaries up in your life with people that, they just see your, the cold nature of you. They don't see the warmth that you do bring to the room. Anyway, so how do people view you, pile 2? How do people view you, pile 2? We have transformation. So a lot of changes. And you know what? The feminine energy coming through this. So if you're female watching this, you've gone through a glow up in life. Also, people see that you are opening up more in regards to, your heart as well. That could be a thing. We've got success. So yeah, a lot of people see you as very successful on your journey. Yeah, so much success on your path. And that's just going to, escalate the jealousy of, people. So take it as a grain of salt, because I feel like you're going places and they're not going places. So we've got protection. Oh my goodness, yes. See, people feel like you're very protective, like you are this disciplined. Metal King, you are, whether you're feminine or masculine here, does not matter. It feels like you're protecting something. So it could be, your career, it could be your finances, it could be, the people around you, it could be whatever. It's just like you have this great strength within you. Leadership. Wow. Yes. So back to that authority and that sense of, needing to take control in responsibilities, needing to be in control. But then, like, on another aspect, you got the jealous people or the negative people coming through saying that you could be a little too controlling. But I feel like generally people see you as a leader that's going to lead them or, like, other people to success. Wow. Then we've got relaxation. So that goes back to, people feeling like you need to take a break. So yeah, taking a vacay, guys, is what, a lot of people feel like you have a lot of responsibilities. You're a workaholic or something of that nature and need to take some time out. There is this sense of needing to be bold to make the first steps in a direction, or there's some people or someone feels like you need a little bit more confidence. We've got Virgo energy, which came out in the first pile as well. So a time to give rather than take. So, like, what I'm getting is that I need to clarify because I'm getting, like, people calling you selfish with your energy and, like, but, like, they're not understanding that you just need this time alone to isolate, to make a decision about something here. And then it's like, it's great. There's other people that do understand, but then there's people that are, like, trying to selfishly take your energy from you. And then, like, I feel like this just needs more balance. Like, maybe someone feels like you need more balance when it comes to giving and receiving energy. So, momentum. So, people feel like, sorry. Oh my goodness, so much negativity is being released from your life. People, I feel like, can see that. I feel like something fast and quick is happening in your life. A lot of changes. A lot of, like, momentum, a lot of direct action towards something here. And I feel like, yeah, we've got stability with the Taurus. So, that could be like, yeah, what I'm saying is that people feel like you're moving towards a very stable foundation. You're moving towards more abundance, even though that people feel like you have a lot of abundance in your life already. That's going to advance, basically. People feel like you're going to rocket up, and that you were designed and it was your destiny. So this is your destiny to be successful. So yeah, then we've got the Capricorn energy, so another earth energy coming forward here, the end of a tough cycle approaching. So there's some people in your life that can see that you're moving in the right direction, which will end a lot of your, like, negative cycles or difficulties in your life. So how do people view pile 2? How do people view pile 2? How do people view pile 2? So we have growth. Yes. People can see you're growing. Gratitude. So people see that you're very grateful. Joy. So you bring a lot of joy to people's lives. Happiness. Balance. And abundance. So people can see that you're growing abundance, you're growing joy in your life and growing this balance in your life. And they see that with gratitude, that you have gratitude at the end of the day for everything. Like, you just like, so like, grateful to have this abundance or to have the experience that you're currently going through in your journey. So you could say, you know, thank you a lot to people, or I don't know, be very polite. So whoa, you are so magical. So people see that you're so magical, because, you know, you're manifesting so much abundance in your life. Whoa. We've got, I want you to want me. That's why I play games. So you could have someone, okay, what I'm getting is, because this is how people view you, I'm seeing that people think that you play a lot of games when it comes to love. Or you could be manipulative in some sense. So that's for some of you. And then we've got, I love your body. So people are very attracted to you. You have a lot of admirers. So we've got friendship, and then we've got forever lasting. So a lot of like, you are like got a lot of forever lasting friendships and connections in your life that are very abundant, very something to cherish. People see that you can get quite triggered, or you have a lot of triggers in your life. Oh my goodness, this one. Yeah. Then we've got we need to talk. So this has been about communication for some part of it, and that disconnection, all that like cutting off connection, there being like some like just complete like disconnection with communicating to someone, and then this person's like, we need to talk. Wow, I'm playing games. So, you know, you could have people around you, like romantically, playing games with you. Like, or this is, because this came up twice. And I have like about, like, I've got heaps of cards here. But, basically, I feel like you've got a bit of like a player energy that people are like, can view that, yeah. We've got movement. So that comes with like, you know, that transformation and a lot of changes happening in your life. Or you could physically be moving. Shadow work in progress. So people can see that you're doing your shadow work. You know, maybe you're moving past these games that you're playing with like people's hearts. That could be for some of you, not all of you. And then we've got, I'm running away from this connection. Oh my goodness, someone's running away from you. Yeah, definitely when it comes to love, I feel like someone's running away from you or you're running away from them. There's a lot of freaking mind games when it comes to love. And I feel like you... I don't know. I feel like people can see this. People are maybe talking about it. Yeah, I feel like people are talking about you and a connection, whether like if you are hot and cold or someone's hot and cold with you, or there's a lot of like mind games or whatever the case be, or even your triggers. There's some form of like gossip is what I'm getting from this. So like you know, someone saying, oh, this person's just playing this person, they're not serious. That's what I'm getting from that. Like, and then on the other hand, people can just see, you know, whatever, I'm moving away from that energy. You know, that might have been you in the past. You might have been a bit of a player, but you're like moving past that with your shadow work, because like you're going inwards with the Judgment card here. I feel like you're just learning a lot of like what does not serve you and what to move away from, and like people can just see that you know you are choosing the better, like a better path for you karmically as well. So yeah, I hope you like that pile too. Please give me a thumbs up, comment below, and yeah, subscribe. Thank you. Welcome pile 3. So please remember to take this with a grain of salt. Remember who gives a stuff, what people think about you or view you. But for some reason, Spirit wants me to pull and make this video for you guys. So here we go. So how do people view you, pile 3? How do people view you, pile 3? How do people view you? So first off, we've got the 5 of Winter, walking away from dishonest associations, realizing what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness. Something that's not worth the effort. Okay, so there's several messages in this, you know, like people feeling like you're not very honest with yourself or others. Or for another portion, watching this, you walking away from dishonest people in your life, making a choice in your life that you thought that was the best for you at that time, but maybe you have regrets and people can see that you're regretting a decision, regretting walking away from a situation. But then people want to say on the same hand that you deserve a lot more from what you experienced. You deserve more from life, and that you currently might just be in this feeling of lack, which is creating this unhappiness, and you to kind of reflect on the choices that you've made. So we've got the 10 of Winter. So the resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or codependency. Yeah, so there's so many messages coming forward for people watching, alright? So in one sense, it's a relationship thing, it's a connection thing where you've walked away from people that have done you harm. And they can see that you have this strength within you, right? But also that you are in pain. And then on another hand, people can see that you have overcame so much in your life already. You know, no matter what your age is, they feel like you have accomplished so much that not many people can in their life. And it could be that you've overcome a really bad addiction with drugs, alcohol, or this codependency from a relationship that was toxic to you. So, let's see. How do people view pile 3. How do people view pile 3? So we have the 2 of summer. Falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone. Forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Not giving up. Your relationship can be healed. So people see that you are not giving up on a connection, that you're trying to learn how to forgive and not to, just not to give up after maybe a conflict with someone. Like there's some form of bringing this difficulty to an end and learning how to forgive and move forward in a connection. So this is to do with love, and if you have walked away from a situation, for people can feel that you might be wanting to reunite with that person. So oh wait, got more cards here. So we've got the Emperor. Use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized. A firm but compassionate leader. So people see you as this Emperor energy. They see you have that leadership energy, that authority figure, that almost, because it's masculine and very much fire energy coming through the Emperor. You're like an alpha male. So this could be my masculine pile. So if you are female, it could just be that you are within your more of a masculine energy right now when you are watching this, meaning that people see that, that this could be very much financial, that you are a very good boss, a very good leader in your career, very good employer, whatever the case is. But then there's this masculine energy that I'm getting that is more like to do with because we've got the heart here. So I feel like people can see your balance with your masculine, your feminine, like your compassionate side and your protective side and your logic and there's some form of boundaries as well coming forward. We've got 6 of summer, so children in childhood, the return of people or romances from the past. Wow. And remembering events differently in a better or worse light than they actually really occurred. So what I'm getting is that this could be an ex that feels like you see events that happened in the past differently to them. So they could see it in a worse light. You could see something in a worse light than it really was. I'm getting that there's something to do with children involved with you. So you getting back with an ex, or like, you're trying to get back with an ex here that, like your baby mama or your baby daddy or whatever it may be for you, or you trying to, learn to forgive your ex and learning to move from the past. But I'm also seeing that people can see, and people see that you have childhood wounds that you need to heal. So things that have happened in your childhood, people can just tell that something has happened, or maybe you've told them, or whatever it is, but it is something that people see and notice within you. It could also be that, you are they see you as a good parent figure. People view you as, family orientated here. We've got the Six of Autumn, so the good that you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely or repaying a debt. So what I'm also seeing is that you're very trustworthy when it comes to finances, so perhaps you have borrowed money and returned it. I'm getting there a good balance with finances here, so people can trust you. I'm getting that people feel that you're very successful with finances, that you have stability around the home here. I'm also seeing that people feel that you have a lot of opportunities coming towards you, some good news coming towards you. Maybe someone has some good news to tell you. So how do people view pile 3? Princess of Summer, so gentle, sensitive, kind, and inexperienced. So a relationship or emotional experience. Invitation to social events, a compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. So again, I feel like, all these piles are really relating to each other. But I feel like, you're a solid friend and people can really rely on talking to you and coming to you for advice. I feel like you're very social. You have a lot of friends. Sorry about that. I had to make a bottle for my baby. So, to get back into it. So, how do people view you? Well, people feel like that you're very sensitive. They have a very sensitive and kind energy towards you, is what I'm getting. And I'm getting a lot about love coming forward for you. A lot about a past connection. So a past connection thinking about you a lot. Someone thinking about a relationship with you. I'm seeing also that you're very social. What else to Spirit? Sorry. How else do people view pile 3? How else do people view pile 3? Unity. So, do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you. A spiritual minded community. So, what I'm getting is that, oh my goodness, people see that, like, what I feel like intuitively right now is people feel like you're releasing a lot of negativity. So you're going through a lot of changes in your life currently. You could be releasing people from your circle, or just releasing what doesn't serve you in your life, like behavior, like that could be just like addiction, something like that. Like I'm getting that you are a traditional person, so there's a lot about family that comes up. So marriage, children is very important to you. So that's why, like, people feel like you always do the right thing by them. So there's a lot of trust within your connections, especially when it comes to and around children. Then we've got the Nine of Spring, so protect the fruits of your labours. Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. So what I feel is that a lot of people feel like you do have some challenges coming into your life. And that also, that you're very protective. I feel like someone might also, because I feel like someone might be trying to also bring some challenges into your life, and people can see that. People feel like, you could be around the wrong people, or there's just something about challenges and the connections, or a connection that people are noticing. So how do people view pile 3? We've got 10 of spring. Ask for help from others. All work, no play. Being weighed down by too many responsibilities. So yes, people feel like you have a lot of responsibilities in your life, probably around children. Also that in your work, I feel like, you don't like asking for help. You like to do things a lot on your own, and that you need to take a break. Because people feel like you need to take a break, rest, or go on a vacation, have some sort of break from some form of responsibilities in your life. We've got awakening, so they feel like people can see that you're pretty much going through this huge shift and changes in your life spiritually. They can see that you are advancing. People see your uniqueness. People see and feel your uniqueness. We've got the wheel, so we've got temporary delays here, and then we've got delays being over, and new beginnings, an ending, and new beginnings coming. Sudden changes, good luck, something about material aspects, like you gaining something material, like a car, or something to do with what your goal, like achieving something big in regards to a goal. They see that you might be in this temporary pause of achieving that, but that you actually have the power to do that in time. And I feel like a lot of people are seeing a lot more action happening on your end. So you're doing a lot more in your life and on your path. So we've got the Queen of Winter, so someone that's very strong, patient, self-sufficient, and funny. So let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career. Unmarried and or divorced individuals. So someone that's very much single. People see that you are very much single, very much independent, that you're letting go of people and things that no longer serve you, which is pretty much what I've said throughout this whole reading here. People feel like you're going through this enormous change and shift in your life where you are growing stronger. And yeah, you're very focused on your material gain. People can see that as well. So let's go into your oracle. And we have, how do people view pile 3? How do people view pile 3? How do people view pile 3? Playfulness. So you're very cheeky, you're very playful, very flirtatious. You bring the party to the room. You got embracing. So people feel like you have a lot of potential in your life. With the sunflowers, I'm getting a lot of positivity within your energy. There's a lot of people that want to embrace your energy and want to be with you. So you could have a lot of like admirers, a lot of crushes. How do people view pile 3? So we got truth. So people can trust you. They feel like you're very trustworthy. We've got radiance, so your light shines so bright when it comes to you walking in the room. I feel like this playfulness and this radiance together. We've got the heart here. It's like, you open a lot of hearts with this energy, and people want to embrace that, like, and then you got miracles. So people feel like you could be a miracle in regards to, like, connections, in regards to romance. Like, someone could feel like you are a miracle to them, or you bring purpose to their life. Then we've got power. So people can sense that you have a lot of power within you. A lot about radiance and radiant coming forward in your light, like you probably not aware of your energy when you walk into a room, because or maybe you are, but you are so powerful. People just like are taken back from it, like, especially if they're just, oh my goodness, sorry, my throat. If they're like new people around you, they could be quite intimidated, right? But then you've got like people that find that very like attractive, is what I'm getting, because that's what you're like attracting. You're attracting a lot of sexual partners. If oh my goodness, my throat. If you're not aware of it, now you are. Got transformation again. So people can see that you're going through so much changes in your life, and that it's a miracle, really. A lot of people think that what you've gone through and you've transforming through this pain is a miracle. Like, and you are full of strength and power, and you are radiant, and you are just, you walk your authentic self, and people can feel that. And then, but we've got surrender on the bottom. So people feel like you have things from the past or present to surrender. Now, how do people view pile 3? How do people view pile 3? How do people view pile 3? We've got soul. How do people view pile 3? How do people view pile 3? Reflection. How do people view pile 3? Divine feminine and freedom. So people feel like, again, this single independent energy coming forward. People feel like you are happy in your life. You radiate happiness and joy. A lot of people reflect being in a relationship with you. Please understand that. If you're masculine or feminine, I've got the feminine card here. People think that you are extremely beautiful, radiant, and your energy is so attractive and could be almost borderline addictive. And then we've got the soul card here coming up, which, I feel like someone feels like you are their soulmate. And then we've got expression. So I feel like this talks about, it's about your true essence, really, and you being able to communicate your truth to the world. And I think people can, like, see your honesty and see that I feel like your expression and yourself essence just flows really well. Like, people can, like, can pick up on that. Like, you are not fake. You are not, like, deceitive, or whatever the word is. You're honest to yourself and other people and how you come across. So we've got appreciation. So a lot of people appreciate you and think highly of you. I'm getting journey. So again, with movement, transformation, I feel like you could be moving, you could be relocating, you could be going on a holiday, you could be taking a break and just going for a drive. There's some sense of getting away from your everyday life. Then we've got woman holding a coin, which talks about, your financial stability here, your success. People can see that you have done very well for yourself. Think highly of you, have respect for you, because you've done this on your own. Then we've got strategy. So it's something about you taking steps towards manifesting something here, taking steps towards a goal. I feel like people see that you are very very focused on moving forward towards goals, socially, financially as well. We've got healer of the ages. So people see you as, like, a healer. You could very much be a healer, but you could also very much be going through a healing period of your life. So that could go both ways. So take that as it is. How do people view pile 3? We've got gratitude. So people are appreciative and grateful to be in your energy. They see that you have a lot of balance in your life. What else? How do people view pile 3? Envy. So we've got people... Yeah, well, I mean, you can't always have, can't always have it in a good light. Like, you can't always attract good people. There's always going to be people that are going to be envious of what you've created in your life, because I feel like you, pile 3, you have built a level of success, or are getting to a level of success that people are just, like, extremely envious of. Don't want to see you have what you have in life. I mean, these people do exist. So, take it with a grain of salt and, disconnect from those types of people. We've got guilt. So there's, maybe someone has some guilt around a situation in regards to you. We've got service. So we've got something about you helping others here. So you being very helpful towards other people is what I'm getting. Like, very giving, kind. Hang on a second. Cards. So how do people view pile 3? How do people view pile 3? How do people view pile 3? Okay, shaman. So trust the higher forces. Trust in the higher forces. So I feel like, there's a lot of trust. People have a lot of trust in you. You could be someone that is, like, a boss, or someone in a higher level. people having trust in you in regards to responsibilities. Got the drums, so dream and journey. I feel like people dream about you. This as coming through. People could, because I feel like you could have multiple people interested in you. You could be attracting quite a few people, but there's multiple people coming through right now that are like, oh, they can see like a future with you. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like we go anyway, in that regards, but it's quite interesting. I feel like maybe people are envisioning a future in regards to finances with you, like a business partner, people having dreams of things advancing in that aspect. And then in another aspect, there's maybe someone having dreams of like the future together with you in regards to family connection. So how do people view pile 3? How do people view pile 3? We've got Earth Mother, so feel loved and comforted. Yeah, so you bring all the love, you bring that sense of safety and comfort into connections. And the Earth Mother is the Empress card, right? Pretty much looks like the Empress card. And, this is all about beauty as well. So people are very, very much attracted to you, whether you're male or female here. Yeah, you're attracting a lot. Oh my goodness. So, how do people view you, pile 3? How do people view you? Cleaning house. I feel like this is about you, people seeing that you need to release something from the past here. It could also be like your belief system or the way that you think or perceive a situation or yourself. Or maybe that you need to clean your room. Oh, your house. How do people perceive you? Stormfields. So number 9, this is all about endings. So it's something coming to a completion. You bringing an ending to a cycle. That's you cleaning house. That's you releasing something that does not serve you. Could have created a very much a tower moment in your life where it's like something had to come crashing down. Something either emotionally or physically. Something had to change. Something had to end. Something needed to be done with, and people could see that, and maybe they can see what the outcome of that did to you. Maybe it brought out all these emotions. Maybe people can see that something made you quite emotionally unstable. Then we've got encouragement. So what I'm getting is that you bring a lot of encouragement to people. To go for what they want in life, to inspire them, to even bring change to them, to change their ways. We've got rock bottom. So some people can feel like you are at rock bottom in your life because you've gone through a tower moment or you've gone through change. But realistically, there's nowhere but up now. And I feel like there is this change, but for a positive reason. I feel like you are being encouraged to start a new beginning because, like, maybe you have friendships, right, that are encouraging you to take this step forward into a new romantic connection, or to take a new job, or to encourage you to just take a leap of faith in a direction. they're also, I feel, giving you a new perspective of your situation. Learning that the rock bottom isn't actually the end of the end. So it's all about perspective, especially with this card. Like, if you look at it, it looks like there's a path. So it's like, it's actually like a pit, right? But there's all like these paths. So it's just the way you look at it, right? It's the way you look at your situation. If you feel like, you've hit rock bottom and there's no way out, then that's just how it's going to be. But it feels like you have people encouraging you to, to see things a bit differently. And then we've got compass. So I feel like, this is like you have, it's like you could be someone that gives good advice, or people are seeing that you need their advice and their guidance. So pile 3, how do people view pile? Fairness and balance. So the Keeper of Scales. So this is my Justice card here. People see that you make really good decisions in your life, or you bring fairness and balance when it comes to the decisions you make in life. What else? How do people view pile 3? We've got the Camel Boy. Small steps, asking for help. So yes, see, like, people see that you need some help in the right direction, to be pushed in the right direction, or to help in order to manifest something in your life. It's like, I feel like people are noticing that, you can ask for help here, or you don't mind asking for help, or something about that. But it's also about like maybe you are younger than the person that you are asking advice from. Like, maybe you're getting advice from an older person here. I feel like this older person's coming forward and being like, I'm going to lead this person in the right direction. I'm going to give this person fair and balanced advice or guidance. Or they're going to help you because they feel like it's fair in some sense. Like, they owe it to you in some way. Whoa. And then we've got the Sacred Union. So partnerships and romance. So, yeah. You guys are just, like, attracting romance and partners all over the place, I feel. But, I feel like you, pile 3, have your eyes on one person. But I feel like it's, like, for you, it's like you're still attracting all sorts of people. We got the Spiritual Dancer, which is about perception. So your view, your vision. I feel like it being over the compass, and what we were talking about with the guidance, with people coming in to give you advice. What I'm getting is that they're trying to change your view in a situation, change your perspective in a way. Then we'll go on. How do people view pile 3? How do people view pile 3? How do people view pile 3? we've got blessings. How do people view pile 3? Power and fulfillment. So yes, blessings and fulfillment. People just like are like in love with you, and not just like, you know, sexually or anything like that, but like, you know, there's just some like devotion to you, and I feel like that's your energy, and I feel like you just bring a sense of power into connections. Like, people respect you, right? And it's like they're grateful to have your presence. They're grateful to have you in their life. You're a blessing in some way, so it's like you help a lot of people, like whether it's just through advice or it's listening or it's whatever it be. It's like you're just this blessing, and you know, there's this fulfillment. There's this feeling of like completeness and wholeness. And then at the bottom we've got the purity, so innocence. So there's this sense of innocence with your energy, and that people pick up on and appreciate with you. Like, so how do people view pile 3? How do people view pile 3? We've got expect powerful change, adjustments required, and hold vision. So people can see that you have a vision for your future. People see that you're going places. People see that you're going through enormous changes. But people can also see that some things need to change in your life before, like, you get to this higher level of abundance in your path. Because people feel like that you're going to be very successful, but there's some things that you need to change. There's something about coming out of your comfort zone and gaining more confidence. So how do people view you, pile 3? How do people view you? Visualize. Hold your vision and visualize. So people are like, you know, encouraging you to, I feel like, hold this vision, and they can see that you have, like a plan, like you're strategizing stuff. They're going to see that you're moving towards your goals. How do people? Harmony. Yeah, so you bring this angelic, like, peaceful energy within you into connections, into the room. You bring balance as well as what I'm hearing. Feelings. So people feel like you could be quite sensitive at times. And then at the bottom we have friends. So you have a lot of friends around you, I feel like, supporting you in something. Maybe you just like to seek out your friends' advice often, or something like that. Like, so how do people view you, pile 3? How do people view you, pile 3? How do people view you, pile 3? Alright, we've got delays. So some people feel like you are delaying some things in your life. I don't want to lead you on. No. And I'm getting ready to take this to the next step. So people feel like you've been delaying something in your path, but they see that you're ready to take steps towards change. And I feel like a lot of people want to help you in that. There's a lot of support from your friends. I feel like someone doesn't want to lead you on, or I'm getting like this kind of uncommittal energy. So people feeling like you are not like ready for a relationship, if that makes sense. And then we've got no. So that could be like, you know, if you had a question, like for like someone around you, I feel like that spirit's yes or no for you. So yeah, if you like this, please give a thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Okay, welcome to pile 4. Now, please take in mind that whatever comes through, take it with a grain of salt. Should not worry about what other people think about you, but for some reason I was drawn to do this for the collective. So how do people view pile 4? How do people view pile 4? Okay, so we've got the Knight of Pentacles and 7 of Cups. So what I feel is that people can see that you are planting a lot of seeds and having a lot of potential for your future. You're someone that is growing your success, but it could be quite, it could feel delayed, but people might not be able to notice, but some people can, some people can't, but it feels like most people can see that you have potential and growth in your future. I'm seeing also the Queen of Pentacles, so someone that is financially stable, someone that is comforting, someone that is motherly or fatherly, whatever it be, someone that's very, like, you know, family orientated. How do people view pile 4? How do people view pile 4? Can we get clarification of 7 of Cups? We've got the 3 of Wands, 4 of Wands, and the 10 of Pentacles. So yeah, so people just see you as family orientated. You bring also, there's some blockage with communication straight up, because my throat chakra is just going off. So it's like, maybe people feel like you shut out communication quite easy, or that's what you're doing now. Maybe you're shutting out communication with someone. But I feel like the 4 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles, it's all about celebrating like connections, family, relationships, like having good, abundant relationships. People feel like you are someone worth connecting to. The Knight of Swords. So I'm getting that you are very protective of your family, of connections, and people see that. They see that you're loyal, they see you're dedicated, they see that you are just someone to trust. How do people view pile 4? Two of Wands. So someone that is I'm getting this mature energy. So someone that's very wise with their movements forward and what they manifest and what they desire. Feel like you are sitting in the in-between of making a decision. And people can see that. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. So this is saying that you have a lot of opportunity, a lot of potential, again, a lot of growth. New beginnings are coming. People can see and feel that within you. The Five of Pentacles. So this also talks about, like, you know, people can also see the darker side to you. So that could be, you know, you could have gone through, like, feelings of depression, or maybe you are in that and you're learning to shift your energy out of that. But the Five of Pentacles is something that, so people have seen that you've gone through loss, either financially or like within relationships, so grief, loss of a loved one, or maybe even a divorce. But I'm seeing that people feel like you don't show that on the surface. So all that difficulty, all that low energy doesn't come to the surface. People see that you are someone that has a lot of gratitude for their life and what they have in their life and who they have in their life. Got the King of Cups. So what I'm getting is that there's some form of maturity obviously coming forward with, like, your emotions and how you're dealing with something in your life. Yeah, we've got the Star, so loss. So how you're dealing with loss, people can see that maybe you are taking a mature way of dealing with things. People can see that you are putting children first in a situation, that you're very protective when it comes to your family and what you are, like, co-creating within your family. So yeah, let's see. Oracle cards. How do people view pile 4? How do people view pile 4? So we've got success. We've also got another Star. So success after a great loss, even. How do people view pile 4? Sorry. We've got light. So people see you, that you are light. You are, like, give out this healing energy. Especially, I feel like you've gone through some darkness in your life. So you're learning to step into the light, step into your true self. Beginnings, so people can see that you have gone through a lot of endings and beginnings, a lot of changes, a lot of cycles in your life. Possibly right now you're going through a new one, a new beginning, and it's an adventure. So people see that you can take risks, that you are spontaneous, and that comes with, you know, this energy of being fun as well, you know. So how do people view you, pile 4? How do people view you, pile 4? We have abundance, curiosity, and originality. So I feel like you're very unique and people are so drawn to that. They're very curious, especially around love. So you could attract a lot of love interest in your unique, quirky personality. People find that you are successful and abundant in life, and they, you know, curious to, you know, how do you manifest that abundance, that success, you know, how did you do it? So Why am I shuffling this? How do people view you, pile 4? How do people view you, pile 4? So we've got indecision. So people can see that you're trying to make a decision, or you're at some crossroads in your life. We've got envy. So there are some jealous people around you. We've got strategy. So this comes good with the indecision and strategy. You're trying to make a plan, and people can see that you're trying to make a plan forward into this new beginning. Some people are quite jealous about that, so keep that in mind. Take that how it resonates. Some people don't want to see you be successful. Some people don't want to see you happy. So how do people view you, pile 4? How do people view you, pile 4? How do people view you? So we have self-esteem, health, and friendship. So I do feel like you have a lot of friends around you that support you. I feel like there's some concerns around your health. Some people might be concerned around your physical health, as well as your mental. Some people feel that you are extremely confident, and you radiate that confidence. Other people feel like you might lack it. So just like it's different perspective, right? And then we've got relationships. So people feel like you're might be having some success in your relationships, and there's some envy around that. There's a lot about that. So how do people view you, pile 4? How do people view you, pile 4? People view you, pile 4. Alright. So we have the shaman. Trust the higher forces. Well, these two cards came in pretty much all of the readings. So Mirror Guardian, take time to reflect. And Shapeshifter, transform. That unveil your gifts. So, alright, so people around you can see that you are quite magical, You've got powers. You have your abilities to possibly heal. A lot of people are reflecting upon you, thinking about you. So you are on a lot of people's minds. I feel like people have such a high trust in you as well. Like you have this authority level to your connections. Like you bring out this level of respect. You have this wisdom that people come to for, right? You are a teacher of some sort, a healer, a shaman, right? You are a shapeshifter as well, so you have two sides to you, darling. Maybe people can see that you could be wearing masks. Now, I don't mean that in a bad thing. That could just be that, you are a certain way with a certain people, and then you're another way with a different set of people. It seems to be more of a protection barrier mode thing that you have, or it's just like you really just know how to adapt into all areas and in like all types of groups of people, and that's a gift. So it could be a Gemini. Geminis have that ability. So how do people view you, pile 4? How do people view you, pile 4? We have Talesman, so someone that brings good luck. How do people view you, pile 4? We have wishing well. Wow. And coming together. Wow. Someone is wishing for you. Pile 4, especially around love. Coming together card is my like soulmate card. It's like it's all about, you know, coming together in love, finding balance, and wow. Do you remember when I said that you're wearing masks? Well, there's a mask on this card. Holy moly. Don't I love synchronicity? So basically, what I see is that you have people or a person, you know, wishing you into their life, you know, wishing a connection, praying for a connection. They feel like you are quite abundant, quite lucky, like a lucky charm. But I feel like there's some kind of level of respect for the like what you've experienced in life as well. So how do people view you, pile 4? How do people view you, pile 4? We've got wonders. The MFS crystals. So that's all about, you know, you could be a Pisces. But it's all about your intuition, right? And I feel like people wonder about you a lot. I feel like you're on a lot of people's minds. People like dream about you too. And I feel like there's this soul connection coming forward in pile 4. It's like strong connection. So this could just be a relationship reading. But your person thinks about you a lot. Well, going forward, so people can see that you are moving forward in your life through challenges and obstacles. How else does people view pile 4? How do people view pile 4? We've got miracles. So you bring the abundance, you bring the miracles. People feel like you're a blessing. Like this is, I can't even lie about this. This is like honest. People like are so attracted to you. We've got the 2 rainbows here. So you are a goddamn miracle to people, you know? Like people appreciate you. People look up to you. People admire you. People think that you bring in blessings into their life, like in all ways. Like you could just be a very loving, giving, open person. But there's something here, right? Then we've got stand still. So people can see that you are taking some time out in life, probably like reflecting. Maybe I feel like people are respecting that. People, maybe you've talked about it or something to people about your next like steps in life. But people see that you are reflecting on the next big changes in your life. So how are people viewing pile 4? Sorry, how are people viewing pile 4? We have the Shadow Queen. So insecurities and manipulation. The Spiral Dancer. So perception. How do people view pile 4? Oh, that's a story. The Prison Wife. So self-sabotaging. Poverty consciousness. Okay, so people feel like, you know, there's not always going to be good people around you. So there's people around you that feel like you could be quite manipulative, controlling, or there could be people trying to manipulate you and change your perspective of a situation here. People see you as kind of self-sabotaging in ways because you have a negative mindset and you're really insecure about yourself. And people can see that, and people feel that, if you could just see your light like everyone else, then you would be able to come out of this stillness, stand still, and into this, this new path here, which leads right to the light. So how do people view you, Pale 4? How do people view Pale 4? How do people view Pale 4? Okay, so we've got believe in the impossible. Look at the bigger picture and take time to breathe out. So some people feel like you could rush into making big decisions, and they're like, you need to sit down and breathe and think and meditate and look at the bigger picture, but also have that vision and believe in the impossible. So I feel like people are trying to come forward to give you some advice here. Maybe they feel like you are too spontaneous. It's like people can see that you have a goal and they want you to look at the bigger picture of this goal and the steps that you make. So we've got Virgo, a time to give rather than take. People feel like you're very generous and giving and kind, and you create this healing energy within you. That's what I get from that. Also, that you wanting people, like, there's some think about you wanting to give something to someone, and I feel like people might be talking about that, or something about your generosity, your openness in giving, in nature. How do people view Pile 4? So we have chance. People feel like you have a big chance here with whatever you're trying to achieve here. Family. So they see you as someone that is very family orientated, as we were saying at the beginning. Knowledge. So people see you as very wise. People love your smile. Oh my goodness. Your smile is like gorgeous. And then we've got growth. So people can see that you're just like growing every day. Like people, like your oldest friends, right? Can see that you've gone through so much shit in your life and can see how far you've gone. And they're like so proud of you, right? And they're like, I feel like people are just so happy when you're smiling. Like it's so contagious. Or there's something about your smile that's absolutely like gorgeous. So continue to do that. So how do people view you, Pile 4? These really want to come out. How do people view you, Pile 4? How do people view you, Pile 4? Okay. A lot. Firstly, I think you've gotten the wrong idea. We are not on the same, path, same wavelength when it comes to thinking. So I feel like someone has gotten the wrong idea about you here. And I feel like, or you have about someone else. And I feel like there's something about manipulating the perspective of someone, like changing someone's view of someone. Then we've got I need time alone. I'm confused as fuck. Desires. Then we have, if I could read my own writing, I have too many secrets. So people could feel like you are keeping secrets. People could be quite confused about you in some sense. I'm stuck. So people might feel like you're currently stuck in a situation. I'm manifesting you into my life. So people feel like you're manifesting, I feel like, something big into your life. It doesn't have to be love. It feels like you're manifesting something into your life. Missed opportunity. So someone feels like they've missed a really big opportunity with you. Someone can't get enough of you. There's some like obsession. Whatever happens between us, understand I want the best for you. And then we've got self-love. So yeah, I'm going to leave that for you, pile 4. And if you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Please comment below. Please subscribe. Thank you so much.